Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to Test Tube Plus again today. I am Trace. This is episode 3 of 5 on our shows about health and fitness. And we're talking about why it's hard to stay fit, what motivates people, what happens if you go too hard. Make sure you check out those episodes from earlier this week. But today, we're going to talk a little bit about the social science, like the social benefits of being fit. And I say we because I'm here with Amy Shiratitle, former certified fitness instructor. Hi again, Amy.
Hi, Trace.
What's up?
Not too much. How you doing?
Good. Let's talk about social science. So when it comes to being physically active, that can affect any number of different aspects of your social life. I mean, let's just jump to the one everybody wants to know about.
Let's just do it, yeah.
It helps your sex life, guys. It helps.
It does.
It helps.
It does.
It's not just like, oh, you can pick up more people if you are a fit woman or a fit man. But
you can physically pick up people.
You literally can physically pick up more people. But that, I mean, like, it's not like you go out and everybody's like, ooh, he's so fit or she's so fine because she's looking whatever. It's more the improved muscle tone. This is according to a How Stuff Works page literally about this topic, that improved muscle tone can increase sexual gratification since orgasms depend on multiple different muscle groups. So just working out can help sexual gratification, period. And in the case of more mature men, improved cardiovascular fitness can also be critical for sexual function. When those terrible drug ads ask you to tell your doctor or ask your doctor if you're fit enough for sexual activity, mainly they're talking about your cardiovascular health. And by being active, you're going to keep your cardiovascular health up.
So another benefit for men working out is that physically fit men benefit in the bedroom as it relates to an increased libido and a more stable testosterone level. That testosterone levels tend to decline in men as they age, and keeping that up will actually give you more of a desire to have sex.
Yeah, and also will increase overall feelings of satisfaction with that sex, because testosterone is a sex hormone found in both men and women. Women who work out are also going to have increased levels of testosterone, admittedly on a slightly lesser level, but those hormones help everyone feel better when it comes to sex. Part of that also involves why morning sex is different than afternoon sex, because testosterone levels are highest in the morning.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Huh, I learned something just now.
I know,
awesome.
right?
So it's interesting that the amount of exercise a middle-aged man would have to do to kind of get his testosterone up to have a better sex life is actually not that much.
This is according to the University of California, San Diego?
Yes. The study by the University of California at San Diego said that tracking 78 middle-aged men on an aerobic exercise program, so cardio, if they exercise at a moderate intensity 4 days a week and 9 months later had increased sexual performance and had better orgasms, longer stamina in the bedroom, that's not a lot of working out.
No,
an hour,
60 minutes a day, 3 or 4 days a week is what they said.
That's like put on a couple episodes of your favorite TV show and walk up an incline on a treadmill, and you're in it for good sex.
Yeah, that's pretty low. That's pretty easy to do. We're not talking like getting out there and running marathons. We're talking just about getting off the couch, walking around, maybe going on a jog, something like that.
I mean, you could almost just walk home from the office 3 days a week if you live.
I do that.
I do that too.
That's awesome.
It's fun. It's nice.
When it comes to exercise, it also literally will benefit and change not just the physical structures of your body, your muscles and how things operate and how well, your heart pumps your blood and how well your oxygen processing goes. It also can change your brain structures, which is super interesting. Found that studies of the structure of the brain show that exercise promotes the growth of neurons in the ventral hippocampus, which is the area that regulates anxiety, which is really neat because that means you're actually growing brain cells because of exercise.
Which is kind of amazing.
Right. But there's a problem with that. You ready for this?
Hit me.
Young brain cells have problems with it being overly excitable. They're easier to excite. And when that happens, you get anxiety. So one would think that more exercise would lead to more anxiety, but it don't. Ask me why.
Why? Why doesn't more exercise lead to more anxiety?
Well, I don't know, but a study in mice found that fitter mice released more GABA, which is a specific neurotransmitter. And when that happened, the excitable brain neurons were kept in check and they didn't get as excited. So fitness has a side effect of making more neurons, but also has another side effect of making more GABA, which keeps things on an even keel.
There's another mental benefit in that people who work out and are stronger and fitter and can run faster are generally more relaxed because they know that they can survive a fight or flight situation. You know, whether or not you could actually fight, but being able to flight is pretty good. You know, if you can get a hit in because you feel like, you know, you did some bicep curls and you're strong, and then like bolt away before they can do it, like you're golden. So why not give yourself peace of mind?
Yeah, and
Ladies,
your brain literally
night,
knows that.
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah.
Something else that I think is worth adding when talking about GABA is that you don't have to do a lot of exercise. I mean, it's even less than moderate exercise can actually produce this GABA that helps you not be anxious. A Boston University of Medicine study found that postures from yoga actually increase the amount of GABA in the brain. And that's really just standing and holding some admittedly hard to hold positions, but this is just something you can do in your, you know, watching TV in the evening without even breaking a sweat.
Yeah, the Journal of Physical Activity and Health said that short 20-minute sessions of hatha yoga had participants perform better on tests of all sorts of different brain functions. They could focus better, they could process information better, and they could even learn more effectively than after a typical aerobic exercise like running on a treadmill. And this was published in the Journal of Physical Activity and Health. Because it turns out that your body responds well to exercise kind of across the board. It benefits your sex life, it benefits how well your brain works, and it even helps you understand your body a little bit better.
For sure.
You know, for example, people in good shape relax more. They have lower levels of anxiety because their brain knows that in a fight or flight situation, they could act, they could do something. And your brain knows that on like a subconscious level. So it doesn't trigger anxiety as much. It doesn't have to keep you as heated just in case something happens. So it can keep you at a lower level. Your heart rate's lower, your, you know, cardiovascular system is less tense.
Yeah.
All of these things are good.
Such good things.
But when it comes to exercise, there is something that I think a lot of people have questions about, and that's why some people are just better athletes than other people, and if that's nature versus nurture. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow on Test Tube Plus, so make sure you come back and subscribe for more of that. Amy, if people want to know more about fitness, where can they find you on the twits?
More about fitness is probably not what you'll get on my Twitter, but
fine.
That's okay. I'm on Twitter as AST Vintage Space.
That's because that's what she talks about now, is vintage space stuff. She actually has a book coming out if you live in the UK. It's super exciting. When's the book come out?
October 22nd.
That's super cool. What's it called?
It is called Breaking the Chains of Gravity, published by Bloomsbury Sigma.
Super exciting.
It is pretty exciting.
I really want a copy. I hope I get an inscription in mine.
You will.
Great.
I can do that.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let us know all about your thoughts on whether fitness is beneficial to your social life down in the comments, and make sure you go follow Amy on Twitter. And while you're doing that, come follow me too. I'm at Trace Dominguez. Thanks for watching Test 2 Plus. See you tomorrow.